We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. Had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go.
Yeah, when you went out for your 5-mile jog, you were flying. You did it in record time because you were psyched up about this game. But let's be frank about it. No more radio shows, no more podcasts, no more just predicting what's going to happen. Now we get to see it on the field.
So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The quick pass here to Godwin. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. So here we are, Charles, the dawn of a new season, when you start looking around at teams that you might think are Super Bowl worthy. And I think the discussion begins and ends really with this crew right here, because they're putting together quite an assortment of talent on offense.
And I'm starting to wonder a little bit, partner, is this team playing a little bit of possum right now? In other words, not trying to show everything they've got too early, because they let us watch a few practices and they look a little sloppy to me. I wonder if they're a team that feels like they've already arrived and they can just turn it on when the season begins, because, let's face it, it's an embarrassment of riches in terms of talent. So can they put it all together? Can the chemistry develop? And will they be ready to go when the season begins? They've got to pick up the pace in practice from what I've seen.
Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's second down. Well, the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A 6-yard gain.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th.
Incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Many would call that a gutsy decision here early on to go for it 4th and goal. There was no hesitation. Field goal unit never sniffed the field.
It was a message, and the message was, I trust you on offense. Go out and make this happen. Go ahead and pick it up. You know what else he said? I trust my defense as well. If they don't get it, I know you're going to hold them. So it's a message to your entire team that you believe in them.
Now Pinion with a kickoff honors following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller.
Carr's pass.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Marcus Peters. A gain of 4 yards. First down.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass.
Pass.
Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Ski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
To kick off for Tampa Bay.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. To sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry runs 74 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6.
For the extra point.
They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. The intended target was Chris Godwin, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Airing this one out for Evans. And that one falls incomplete. A 50-50 ball. A little dangerous. Could have been picked. Now it's 3rd down.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used the slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. They create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? No confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. What's going on here? You want some explanations.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Ball carrier.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
That is caught inside the 5.
Complete to number 86. 1st and goal, Raiders.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Buccaneers 14, Raiders 7.
They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Here's Jacobs. And he is is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Josh Jacobs
taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right?
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Max Crosby in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking downfield for Godwin. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. And it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
They'll look to throw again. And now another one thrown incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. Well, it's caught at the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There can be plenty more before this game is over.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. Woo! Give me some. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure that his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Back to throw here. He's got Evans. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Back to throw again. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
The quarterback.
Markel Lee gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. 2nd and 15. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. They'll drop to throw. And he connects with Ertz. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Looking downfield for Godwin. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 11. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Devin White came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
It's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
At the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they will get to him behind the line, but the clock continues to tick down. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
On is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you all right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Henry Ruggs and the Raiders set to go back to work. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Carr. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. able to get away. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
23-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And this will be caught at the 30. Another big gain or two in succession as this one goes for 32. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for first and 10.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it.
And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, 30 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Nothing much more rewarding than that for a guy catching it.
Not at all. And with what we just saw there, that type of a one-handed catch, what's next? Maybe they go up and almost Velcro with their jersey in the ball. That's about all that's left. That play, simply spectacular.
So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Not much more impressive than that. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21-all is where we stand, and they've got it first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Able to connect with Mims. 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Complete to
Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders have moved out in front.
Lining up for the extra point.
Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Jonathan Abram picks it. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Intercepted by the Raiders.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover two because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
A gain of 11 on the
That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Shotgun now for Carr. And a slant hauled in by Ruggs. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
brings up second and 1 at the 13-yard line.
Carr now to throw. Reception here by Ruggs. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a first and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now first and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Back now in Tampa. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. Throwing again on second down. Carr toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal.
We know all the receivers go through those tiptoe drills, right, trying to get their feet.
So the ref makes a call. No touchdown there. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Making 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession. And to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Now back to throw. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And oh my goodness, what a catch at the 6.
That's good.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Zach Ertz, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. They find themselves open for an easy touchdown.
Bradley Pinion to kick off.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to go. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in place, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd down now, it's Jacobs. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get them about 5 yards. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. On 2nd down, it's Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football, where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah.
The assistant GM looked extremely agitated after our first game loss, but he had a plan to turn things around before the next one. We both hoped I was right. He was already on the phone when I saw myself out, and by the end of the day, we'd sealed the deal.
Didn't your offense have a nickname that year? What was it?
One of our offensive linemen came up with Super Duper Dub Club. No joke. It made us laugh so hard, so we used it for the rest of the season. Time was tight. We had an autograph signing in just a few hours, but I wanted to make sure I got enough work in with the new guys. Practice seemed to fly by. And we all left that field feeling pretty pumped up for our next game together.
Today, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today, it's Week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Takes it at the 7. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Panthers take over.
Offensively for Carolina, Teddy Bridgewater will be at the controls, the talented quarterback out of Louisville. First down, Bridgewater. This one complete to Devin Funchess.
Bridgewater's pass.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Second and inches at the 37-yard line.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
39-yard line.
The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 11 carries, 62 yards.
And to me, the goal is the exact same thing as last week. Get him the ball early and often. I think he's got another big game in him in this one.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. There for the sack, B.J. Hill. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. You know, last week it was unbelievable how many times they were in the backfield. They had 7 sacks. Whatever they had for pregame meal last week, maybe they had it again.
I think they're going to continue to repeat it if they keep this up. But remember, we were at their facility. When we walked past the defensive meeting room, and what did it say over the door? Rush the passer. It's a philosophy. It's a statement. That's who they want to be, and they've been very successful with it.
Yeah, an opening drive sack. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line.
Complete to Christian.
Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
First down, Carolina.
Back to the ground attack here is McCaffrey. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
McCaffrey, the ball carrier.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
Bridgewater to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Bridgewater.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 28.
A gain of 12. First down, Panthers.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Christian McCaffrey.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up second and 7 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Bridgewater. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 yards there, first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Panther first down.
From the red zone now, Bridgewater. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Emmanuel Ogbah in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on second and 15. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And they'll get him down right around the 16. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on third down.
Third down.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield.
Bridgewater's pass.
And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down, they just said, we've got faith in our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. So this offense, Charles, we learned this week that they into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Complete to Christian McCaffrey.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
To DJ Moore.
DJ Moore. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Buccaneers, nothing.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. You know, Charles, this offense, you and I talked about it off air, but they already had a lot of weapons. But since we last saw them, they've added another piece to the puzzle. Is it possible, though, that maybe at some point you make too many moves, you tinker a little too much?
It's possible. There's no doubt about that, because sometimes you can look at it, have it almost perfected, and say, let's add one more, and it doesn't quite work out. That means you've got to know who you're bringing in, and you have to know your locker room and how they're going to gel together and find a way to make it work. And right now, it's working really well for this crew.
And he is going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. And that's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's third down.
They completed the screen, but one of the things you worry about is can the quarterback get rid of the ball before he's actually tackled. So your offensive linemen have to hold up the rushers a little bit because you want to make sure you keep your guy's jersey clean throughout the game.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Strong coverage by Carolina, and on we go to fourth down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Bucs try it on fourth down, but come up empty. And the Panthers will get the football back. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and that'll bring up second down.
Marcus Peters on the coverage.
From the gun, Bridgewater. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Bridgewater on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A first down throw for Bridgewater. And he'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
A gain of 12.
Bridgewater again.
Carolina.
Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
To Robbie Anderson.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
A 33-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own
the Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
2-yard line.
Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start the third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Joe Mixon there out of the backfield. But it's going to be second down. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Give the sack to Kamoko Toure. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. Forced out to his left. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. Looking to throw. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw again. And he connects with Ertz. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time, but it'll be 2nd down. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 14. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Took till the 2nd half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
The pass.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. That's complete right around the 8. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Not a big window. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Zach Ertz, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs have made this a one-score game. Now Adam Gase has put a pair of fingers up in the air. His offense is going to go for 2. Back to throw again. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
That's true. You've said that before.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. To throw is Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. This is taken at about the 14. Well, a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Tampa. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down
from the shotgun. It's Bridgewater. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards the pick up there. Second down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. Here's McCaffrey. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal.
First and goal, Carolina.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Dancing to his left. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. This will be caught just inside the 10.
The pass.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 7-yard line.
Flushed out right. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. So they get the score still down. The bottom line is they kept themselves in the game.
They did keep hope alive, Brandon. That's exactly what they did. Now they've got to deliver and finish things off.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So with a missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded right around the 8. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right? Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. And the Buccaneers have it.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover.
He was
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and that is caught. But how about that one? He reeled it in one-handed for a touchdown.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the two-point conversion.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And this is caught off the deflection. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Escaping the pressure right. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
On the carry.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Bridgewater. Caught left side by Funchess. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Carolina.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And I tell you, these division games, never for the faint of heart, but they come through with a tight victory here on the road.
And you find yourself working harder in a game like this too, don't you?
Yeah,
because you got to stay with it, right? You got to stay with it. You got to stay locked in. It's our type of a game. And you just mentioned it. Division game, on the road, tight, and they find a way to win it. Way to hunker down, as my old coach used to say, and find your way through.
So for the Panthers, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, they also will exit this one at 2-2. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Dallas Cowboys. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
second nature, all is automatic.
Everyone knew our performance had not matched the image we created. They wanted to know what we were going to do about it. It was hard to call out our flaws, but if we could not identify them, we didn't have a shot of fixing them in time.
Today, from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, Harrison Butker. It's week 12 of the nfL on EA Sports.
You don't want none, you don't want none.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A 7-yard pickup.
So here we are, CD, into the back half of the schedule now. And when we remember back, gosh, all the way really to the preseason, this team was being mentioned as Super Bowl contenders, maybe even Super Bowl favorites. And they put together an incredible offense, continue to add pieces to it. But to this point, it really hasn't completely gone to plan, and now they're in need of some victories down the stretch just to ensure that they even make the playoffs.
And for me, I just got the sense throughout the season, and it just kept nagging at me, that this team just needed one big game. You know, that one game where everything goes right, where you win 40-7 or something like that, just blow someone away. They've got all the talent in the world on paper. This is the most talented team in the NFL. They've got to have something to kickstart them so they can go on a late season run.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
He was brought down.
In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snootful, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. Oh, refusing to go down. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Joe Mixon, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. From the 6. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 26. He'll look to throw right away. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Travis Kelsey.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive. Then suddenly the fumble. And you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Chiefs' 32-yard line.
Now Joe Mixon. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
On the carry.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The pass.
A pretty sizable deficit here in the first quarter. This defense probably need to get off the field in those situations on 3rd down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last 3rd down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum. Instead, they got hit with another 1st down. Almost back to the drawing board.
Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run. A quick pass here to Godwin. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Chris Godwin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive, and he'll need to find a way to shrug off the opening drive, if you can even call it a drive. 1 play and an interception, so he's got to forget that.
I know that in today's football, we have a good number of coaches who don't look at time of possession the way that the old school guys did, but there's still a place for it. I think that on this drive, after having thrown that interception, they're going to want to eat up a little bit more clock and run some offense and give their defense a little bit of a break.
The numbers for him from a week ago 11 carries, 52 yards, and a touchdown.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 2 yards on that play, and the Chiefs are going to get a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Right back to Edwards-Helaire on 1st down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
The tackle made.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and...
Now they'll throw with Mahomes.
37-yard.
They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
5-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and...
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2.
Ball carrier.
No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
At the 2-yard line.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and goal.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lock. But barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Rolling to his right. And that will be incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now.
He's got a man complete. The 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A quick throw caught by Evans out wide. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. There's Evans again, complete.
The pass.
10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. And a Buccaneer 1st down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. Now they run with Mixon. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Mixon on the carry.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
47-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll set up a throw. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 23. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. They'll roll him out right. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13.
Mixon, the ball carrier.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Tackle made.
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
They'll give it to Mixon. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll run here with Mixon. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
From the 5, 3rd and goal. And he is marked down right about on top of that imaginary yellow line, but they say he's a bit short.
Down just shy of the goal line. A gain of 4 yards. Brings up 4th down and goal.
They'll try and run with Mixon. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. Mixon unable to find the goal line on 4th down. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. So the defensive front holding strong there on 4th and inches.
And how about the battle of big people up front? That turned into a leverage game, didn't it? Defensive linemen, they won it. Lower than the offensive guys, pushed them back, knifed through, and made a great play.
Chiefs 10.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the 1st down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a 1-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. A pair of 1st downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Patrick Mahomes sacked.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Kelsey, the intended receiver there. But now it's 3rd down.
Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
Mahomes now to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 36. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow them to convert a 3rd and 18. So they move from 136 over to the other as they come up on 1st down. To throw, it's Mahomes. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And now he'll tuck it and run. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know, you
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll try to eat some clock with Mixon. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And he connects with Ertz. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
Joe Mixon.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 11-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Mixon. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So a nice drive. Together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs.